Today marks the passing death of a beloved individual, BillyBones64. Now I know you may be wondering, Billy Bones, what the heck is September 2? If you were there that day, September 2, 2024, real ones would know that BillyBones64 has died while streaming on Twitch. But that's not the point of this video. The point is about Twitch. Some of you may already know that I've been gone for a month again. A lot of you guys miss me, and like I mentioned on my previous video, I miss you guys too. The whole reason why I'm making this video is because I lost someone special dear to me. That means everything more than Twitch. I know it sounds corny, but they helped me start Twitch and they're the reason why you're watching me in the first place. Without them, I wouldn't be here where I'm at today. Let's name this person Ross. Ross was my friend 3 years ago before I started streaming. We had a good bond together that they eventually told me that I should start streaming on Twitch. Ever since the day I started streaming, I never stopped till now. They mean so much to me that I promised that if we ever stop becoming friends, I'd quit Twitch streaming. That's how much I cared about them. They promised me that through the bad, hard, slow, and dark times, and the happy, bright, and beautiful, and peaceful times, we are going to be friends forever. I'll still give you a shoulder to cry on or advice to help you carry on. You're the best streamer I know. I'll always be your #1 fan. But there was moments when I felt really low. But Ross was always there to comfort me and support me when I needed them. I didn't see Ross as a friend. I saw them something more than that. I also didn't like Ross as more than friends. I loved Ross unconditionally. Not in a romantic way, but in the purest way a person could love another. But slowly over time, we got distant because life got in the way. There was times when I wanted to talk or hang out, but sometimes she would respond late. I didn't really mind though. I just wanted her to be happy and respect her time and decisions. I don't know why, but suddenly I miss what we had together. The great bond, the fun times, and the times when I could be comfortable around her without being judged. That's when I started to catch feelings for her, but I always kept quiet for a year. As usual, I kept streaming and kept doing editing. One day, on April 29, 2025, I wasn't feeling good, and that was because I wasn't growing viewers on Twitch for months now. Also, because I haven't really talked to Ross. I feel like I didn't have anyone anymore. At least, that's what I thought. Then Ross came at me on the most stressful days of my life. She told me to keep on going and keep streaming to grow big one day. She was always there for me, like always. Except, it was more surprising because she rarely talks to me anymore. I felt like she didn't want to hang out with me and our bond was slowly fading away. I decided to stop holding back one day and move on with my life and accept whatever fate had in stone for me. I decided to ask Ross out. I gave out my confession to Ross one day, and even if they said yes or no, friends or not, I still wanted her to be happy with or without me. Little did I know that this might be the last time I get to talk to her for the rest of my life. After 2 weeks of sending my confession, I did not get a response, and she was certainly not busy enough to not give me a response of how she felt. I got upset, and I told her to block me if she didn't really care about me anymore, which she did. A week later, I found out that one of my friends that I told them about Ross was DMing her and telling them to give me a chance to get with me. But Ross automatically thought it was me on an alt account that was begging her to answer my confessions. The worst part is that my friend said things that I would never personally even say to her, or I have said once to her in my life. I got mad at my friend, demanding to show me video proof of what he was telling her. Even with the proof, Ross still didn't think it wasn't me, and that I was lying and making her feel stupid. But that was the end of our friendship. I tried talking to her, but she would block me instantly without giving me a chance to speak or talk about it. I blame my friend for everything he did, but I realized it wasn't even his fault. He only did that because he was trying to be a good friend and he was trying to help me be with someone that I really liked. That's when I remember our promise, that everything we once had has gone to ashes and faded away in the mist of air, like dust from an opening an old book of memories. This video is not about targeting or getting upset at Ross for rejecting me. I will not mention any names in the making of this video. I want you to understand how deep and strong our bond was as friends. It was so deep that I may decide to quit Twitch streaming. I don't know yet until I get my final answer. P.S. Ross, if you see this video, thank you for everything you have given me. I understand you didn't like me due to being underage, and I understand that. I respect your decision honestly, but you should have at least given me a chance to speak and fix the problems we had between each other. I hope you realize what you did was wrong of you, and you learn to do things the right way next time. I would have been okay with being friends, even if you rejected me or didn't like me at all whatsoever. I honestly thought we were an inseparable duo, that even the crack on the earth couldn't even split us apart. But I was wrong. I hope you're happy without me, as I mentioned before, and live a better life without me. Thank you, Ross. Your dear best friend and favorite streamer, BillyBones64.